having the class from the school.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So why are you taking a class from your school today?
Because usually every 15 days we have how do you say pedagogical journey with the teachers.
Okay.
So today is one of those days. So I had to start. Usually we start the journey in the afternoon from 1:30 on. So I will be here.
Okay, good. And have you had lunch already?
Yes, I just did it.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And how are you feeling today? You feel with a lot of energy or you feel tired?
Uh, with a lot of energy, maybe because we are going on Easter week.
On what?
So
Sorry, on what?
on Easter week, we are
Okay.
going on Easter week, and um, we had many things to do before going on vacation. So
Okay.
for that reason, I'm very active.
That's great. That's great. And do you have any plans for this week?
Not really, because I some relatives are coming.
Mhm.
So maybe yes, to go out with them, to spend a great time in the family farm,
Mhm.
spend some time there, and also because on Wednesday is my birthday.
Oh,
So
Wednesday, really?
yes, my birthday.
Wow. Cool. That's amazing. That's really, really great. Okay. So,
What about you? Are you traveling? Are you going to travel?
for this week, I don't think I'm gonna travel, um, because I am saving. As I told you, I want to go to Neiva again. So it's not gonna be that week because that week we usually have lots of customers at the restaurant. So I will probably be helping my mom at the restaurant those days. And I'm still saving some money for my trip to Neiva. So I will travel maybe next month or in 2 months to Neiva. So I'm still saving money. Yeah.
Mister, but are you going? What's the purpose of your trip or your trip to Neiva? Is
Just
business
it's
is
just
business or?
no, it's just leisure. It's just like for fun.
Great.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's just, we don't travel very much because we are usually very busy. So I try to at least go to another city um once every 6 months. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Here you are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Neiva is great and people are very friendly. That's why I like about Neiva. So
Yes.
so yeah, all right. So let's check some words before we start. And yeah, I'm just gonna go right here. Okay, great. So how do we say tiburón in English?
Excuse me, mister.
How do you say tiburón in English?
Shark.
Shark, very good. Ballena?
Let me think the pronunciation.
It's okay.
Here. Real.
Whale,
Way.
whale. That's
Way.
good. Whale. Perfect. Now, how do we call all right, what's the difference between dish and plate?
Mister, I
Yeah.
can see. I look in your computer and
Uh-huh.
I look in your screen. I am reading privacidad y seguridad.
What? Wait a minute. God, what's going on? How about now?
Yes, better. Yes.
Better?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, good. So, what's the difference between dish and plate?
Well, that clay is the element. Yes, is the element that you use to serve to serve one dish.
Exactly. Very good. Now, what's the meaning of throw up?
To vomit.
Yeah, exactly. Vomit. Or you give me one, toss the cookies.
So the cookies, yes.
Great. Now, how do we pronounce this word? How do we pronounce this word?
Nature.
Very good pronunciation, nature. And then, how do you pronounce this? This one. How do you pronounce the whole sentence?
I visited my sister yesterday.
Great. I visited my sister yesterday. Great. So remember, same thing. To go out. How do you pronounce this?
I invited him to go out.
Very good. I invited him to go out. Excellent. And how about this one? This one.
I needed to go
Yes.
to the restaurant.
Great. I needed to go to the restroom. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and start. What do you think the class is going to be about?
Going to a mall.
I got going to a mall.
No, going to a mall. I don't know.
You
Yes.
can give me a lot of ideas. What do you think? It's okay.
At first, I thought it was about going to the cinema, but the child is crying. I would say that going to a mall.
Going to the mall. All right, great. It's not going to the mall. What all of these pictures have in common? There is a man here. There is a man talking in the cinema. There's a baby crying and probably throwing a tantrum. And then she's eating with her mouth open. And then here's a big line. Do you think these are things that are these are things that are annoying or not annoying?
Yes, annoying someone.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to be talking about annoying things today. And let's see, before we go, I wanted to make sure that you know this vocabulary. So here I got three categories. We got love, just okay, and hate. So I want you to click on one of these sentences or phrases down here, and we're going to classify them. For example, I think something is dreadful. Do you know what dreadful is? Dreadful?
It's something related with hate.
Exactly. So when you say, I think, let's see, I think mathematics is dreadful, it means that I hate mathematics. So we're going to classify these phrases into love, just okay, and hate, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 minutes for this activity. But wait a minute. The link for the presentation is on the chat. So click on the link. Go to slide number 2. You there? Oh, no, number 3, sorry. Yeah. Go to slide number 3 and classify the other sentences, okay? You have 2 minutes. I'll see you in 2 minutes.
Number 3, okay. I'm very keen on, I don't know, something gets on my nerves. Something that's
You done?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So, let's see. Oh, drives me crazy. Drives me crazy can be love or can also be hate. So depending on how you say it. So drives me crazy could be both, depending. I can bear, that's great. I don't mind. I don't mind is just okay. Like, no pasa nada. Like, no importa, it's okay. I don't mind. All right. For example, I don't mind waking up early. I don't mind waking up early. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's not something that I love. It's not something that I hate. It's just okay. I don't mind it. Okay. And then the others are correct. Very good. Do you have any questions about any of these?
Yes, I don't know the meaning of bear. I can bear.
Bear is the same as stand.
Okay.
I can't stand means I soportar. I can't bear my mom. She's always calling me. Blah, 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 blah. I can't bear my English teacher. Right? So bear. Great. Okay, so you tell me one thing that you can't bear, Sandra. In my case, I can't bear what? Okay, I can't bear liars. When people tell lies, I can't bear them. And you?
I can bear irresponsible people.
Irresponsible people. Okay, great. Okay. And now tell me something that drives you crazy. Tennis drives me crazy. I love it.
Sorry, who?
Tennis. Tennis drives me.
Yes,
Yeah, tennis drives
you
me
know
crazy.
something? Today was 6 o'clock, and I was thinking my English teacher should be having
Tennis.
class.
Yeah, I was there. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah. Now, what drives you crazy, Sandra?
Let me see. Eating pizza from Domino.
Eating pizza from Domino's. Oh, that's great.
That is crazy.
Okay.
Also eating guayaba candy loves me.
Oh, really?
I love eating guava candy.
Okay, great. Now, I don't mind. Something I don't mind. I don't mind working late. I don't mind working late. I mean, it's okay. If I have to, I will do it. It's okay. I don't mind working late. And you?
I don't mind walking to any place.
Okay, so it's okay. Yeah. It's not something that you love and it's not something that you hate. It's okay. Yeah. Acceptable. Great. Fantastic. So let's talk about these things. But try to use the new vocabulary or the vocabulary that you don't use very much. Okay. For example, let's talk about getting up early. In my case, getting up early is brilliant, is wonderful, because when I get up early, I feel that I can do more things. I feel that I can work, that I can organize my day, that I can plan my activities. Though, so I love getting up early. How do you feel about getting up early?
Getting up early. I don't mind. I don't mind to get up early. If I have to do something important, I don't mind to get up early. Doesn't matter if it is weekend. I will do it.
Yeah, me too. That's the same story here. Yeah. How about cooking, Sandra?
Cooking is, I think it's okay. I think cooking is okay.
Okay.
If I had to cook, if I need to cook, I will do it.
But it's not something that you enjoy.
Yes, it's not something that I really love.
Okay.
Cooking is not something that drives me crazy.
Uh-huh. Okay, so cooking, in my case, I like cooking, but I don't have enough time. So I usually cook on Saturdays or Sundays, because I don't work on Saturday or Sundays. Sometimes I work, but not all weekends. And I like to try new things. So I usually play YouTube and I try to follow a recipe from a YouTuber, a chef or someone, and then I prepare it. That's what I like. But not in the week. Definitely not in the week. I never cook in the week. All right. How about waiting in queues? Queues are lines as well, like in supermarkets when you have to wait to pay
Yes.
for your items,
Well,
or telephone lines, telephone queues that you, all right, you are in position 32, wait in a line. That's also a queue or a line. How do you feel about waiting in queues?
uh, yes, also I don't like too much. So I'm not very keen on doing line, making
On
line,
waiting in lines, yeah, or
waiting.
waiting in lines. That's good. I hate specifically Claro when I have to call Claro because there's something or there's a problem. They usually have you there waiting for many, I don't know if hours, but many minutes as well, as at least. And last day I was trying to fix a problem with my internet, and they took like 2 days to fix the problem, and I work with my internet, so it's really stressful because I had to go to another place to teach my lessons, so I was like really really angry that time. Yeah, crazy. All right, how about this one, buying shoes? How do you feel about buying new shoes?
I love I love going shopping.
Mhm.
I really enjoy going. I really enjoy going shopping and buying shoes.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
I had many. Some weekends ago, I was cleaning and organizing my closet, and I took out or I threw some pair of shoes, a lot of pair of shoes, because I used to buy many pairs of shoes for me, and because of the uniform that I used to wear every during the week,
Mhm.
so I don't wear the others. So I threw a lot of pair of shoes, but going shopping is something that drives me crazy.
That's amazing. That same story with Diana. Diana loves going shopping. Sometimes it's annoying because she goes to the mall and she tries everything out. Like she tries the new shoes, she tries a shirt, she tries anything like a pants. And at the end, like after 2 hours, she just buys one thing or two things. So sometimes it's embarrassing because the assistant thinks that she's gonna buy lots of things, but in the end, she doesn't. So it's crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and here I got a reading. Okay, I want you to read very quickly about these four people: Michael, Marcela, Corinne, and Hassan. Okay, and you tell me, what did you understand? Okay, that's it. You have 2 minutes. So let's read quickly. Let's go.
Sorry, but I am looking at the slide number 3. Okay,
Oh, okay. Can you go
no,
to slide number 5? I am on
okay,
slide number 5. Okay, there it is.
okay.
Great, 2 minutes. How are you doing?
Almost finishing.
All right, great. Let me know.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, great. So what are they talking about?
They are talking about things that they love or hate.
Fantastic. Yes, great. That's basically the answer. Now, on slide number 6, I am on slide number 6. I don't know if you are, but on slide number 6, we have the 4 things that they are talking about. Phoning call centers, commuting, reality TV programs, and flying. So I want you to put the right, let's do the first one together. For example, number 1, Michael. So something really drives me crazy. You have to listen to this terrible music while you're waiting. And then a woman's voice says, you are 93rd in the queue. Sometimes you can wait for over an hour and no one answers. And you can put the phone down because you don't want to lose your place. Then we finally speak to someone, they hardly ever solve your problem. So you have to start again anyway. What do you think Michael is referring to? Phoning call centers, commuting, reality TV programs, or flying?
He's talking about phoning call centers.
Definitely. Great. So we're gonna put here, vamos a poner aquí, phoning call centers. Great. That's what I want you to do with the others, with Marcela, Corinne, and Hassan. Okay, you have just 1 minute. Let's do that in 1 minute. Okay.
Okay. Teacher, give me 1 minute to charge the computer.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done, teacher.
Well, that was fast. So what's Marcela talking about?
She's talking about commuting.
Definitely. Corinne.
Corinne is talking about TV shows, programs.
Yeah, TV programs, reality TV programs. And the last one, Hassan is talking about
Flying.
flying. Great. That was easy. Okay, so let's do this one fast. But yeah, you're fast, so like we can do these. So it's true or false. Michael doesn't mind talking to call centers. Well, that's false because he literally says that he that phony call centers drives him crazy in a bad way. In a bad way. So he doesn't like talking to call centers. Now, number two, he thinks call centers usually solve your problems. Is that true or false?
True.
It says he thinks call centers usually solve your problems. So here in the reading,
Oh no, he said false because he said that sometimes you lost time and you have to start again from the beginning.
yeah. And then at the end, he says, then when you finally speak to someone, they hardly ever solve your problem. Casi nunca solve your problem. So here he thinks call centers usually solve your problems. That's false. Okay. So that's what I want you to do. You have 2 minutes only. All right. To finish all of them. 2 minutes. Okay. Questions are on slide 7 and the reading is on slide number 5. So you can go back and forth. I'll see you in 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay, done.
Great. So let's see. Number 3. True or false?
Number 3
Mhm.
is true.
It's true. Number 4.
Sorry, I said number 3. Number 3 is true, and number 4 is false.
False. Great. 5.
Number 5 is true.
True.
Number 6 is false.
False.
Number 7 is true, and number 8 is false.
True. Exams 5 is no true. And watch the films. False. Okay, let me double check once. Here we go. Yes, that's correct. Neither of them can. True. Great. Yes. Fantastic. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. And Corinne here. Corinne doesn't like programs with celebrities.
That's true. That's true, yes, because it is in, she loves.
Oh yeah, she loves it. So it's false. No,
Sorry.
that's correct. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, correct.
Mister, but I made a mistake because the sentence says that she doesn't like and she likes. So it's false.
It's false?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's good. It's good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's confusing sometimes. It's confusing. But yeah, Hassan's wife isn't keen on flying. Let's see. She doesn't like it. Yes, that's correct. Now, very good. Perfect. So let's go ahead and here, I'm on slide number 8, just in case, slide number 8.
Yes.
And here, we're going to classify these sentences under these tenses. So, for example, I have, I waited. Is that present simple, present continuous, past simple, or present perfect simple?
Past simple.
Past simple, great. So here we go. Now go to slide number 8 and classify the others. You have 1 minute.
Okay.
Great, no problem. That's fantastic. So I'll go ahead. On slide number 9, I have Marcela, right? Now, I want you to find the negative of this expression. I think that's right. It's in the text. So let's do this one together. What is the negative form of I think that's right?
Sorry, teacher. What slide are you in?
Slide 9.
Right. Okay, I have a question. I don't know. Oh, I don't remember the meaning of flown.
Flown. All right.
The
Flown.
past participle of flying.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Flown. Great. Now, we're going to try and find the negative form of this sentence. I think that's right. It's in the text. I'm going to help you with this one. I don't think that's right. Okay, so I'll just write it. Just write it down for analyzing it later. I don't think that's right. This is the negative form. Now, can you help me and find the negative form of this? I think I could do that. I think I could do that. Where is it?
I don't think I could do that.
Very good. I don't think I could do that. So I'll just write it. I don't think I could do that. Now, question for you, Sandra. We usually make the first verb negative or the second verb negative? Because here we have two verbs, think and is. Think and could. So
the first one is negative.
The first one, exactly. So be careful here because many people, many learners say, I think I couldn't do that. And that grammatically is correct, but it's not natural. People usually make the first verb negative. So it's like a rule, okay? I don't think that's right. I don't think I could do that. Perfect, that's good. Now, here, I want you to find, on slide number 10, I am on slide number 10, I want you to find an alternative for this sentence. There aren't any traffic jams. There aren't any traffic jams. Can you find the alternative in the text?
There are no traffic jams.
Very good. There are no traffic jams. I'm going to write it in green. There are no traffic jams. Can you find an alternative for there isn't a better way to travel?
There is not a better way. There is no better way to travel. Well, it's the same.
It's in the text. Here it is. There's no better way to travel.
Yes.
There is no better way to travel. Exactly.
I had found it, but I thought that it was the same.
Oh, yeah, no, it's different. Now, question. What words
the thing is that the same is that there isn't with apostrophe. Yes, and the other one is without it.
Well, can you repeat that?
Well, that both of them are the same. There isn't a better way to travel. There is not better way to travel. The difference is the apostrophe, the contraction, the apostrophe. That's the difference.
And there is another difference. In the first one, the contraction is the contraction of is not. But in this sentence, I am not using not. I am using no. You see? So no is different to not. And the same here. Look, here there are not any traffic jams. Is the same as the first one. Great. But in the alternative, I am using no instead of not. Okay? So, what words, qué palabras, what words can we use instead of not a and not any, with there is and there are.
What word can we use instead of no and not any?
Yeah, look, not a, not any.
None.
Well, that's another, yes, good. And we can use no, no, right?
I would say that no, I can use none instead of using no any.
Yes, it's correct. There is also a possibility. Very good. And we also can use no, no. For example, if I say, there isn't water in the fridge, how can you say the same sentence, the same meaning with no?
There is not water in the fridge.
Can you repeat that?
There is no water in the fridge.
There's no water in the fridge. Okay, there's no water in the fridge. That's good. Muy bien. Good. ¿Me sigues? You follow me?
Yes.
Okay, great. There's no water in the fridge. That's good. So normally we use no for uncountable nouns. Normally we use no for uncountable nouns like water, traffic jams, way. So this, well, traffic jams can be countable and uncountable. The same with way, can be countable or uncountable. But usually no, we use it with uncountable nouns. Okay, now let's go ahead. I am on slide number 11, and I want you to find the opposite. For example, what is the opposite of hardly ever? And I have them here, the green ones.
Hardly ever. Hardly ever.
I have usually, love, both, always, everyone, all.
Opposite?
Yeah, what's the opposite? Great, exactly. Fantastic. You got 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, great. So let's see. Okay, neither. Neither. Look at this one. Neither of my two sisters like reality TV shows. When I say neither, I usually refer to how many people?
0. None.
Well, neither of my two sisters. Actually here, yeah, you refer like to 0 of your two sisters. But when I use neither, I usually refer to 2 people, 2 sisters, okay? So which would be the opposite that refers to 2 people for neither?
Both.
Both, exactly. So you can say neither of my, both of my 2 sisters like reality TV shows. Great. Great, great. Now, none, look at this use of none. None. Do you, okay, how much water do you have in the fridge? Answer is none. We have to buy a bottle. When I use none, I am referring to people or things.
No. Things.
For things, yeah, like water is a thing. So everyone, we normally use everyone for people, okay? So Is there any other word that is opposite to none and refers to things?
All.
All, great. Un paréntesis aquí. All also works for people, okay? All works for people and for things. All works for people and for things. And no one is only people. No one, okay? Like, there is no one in my house. No hay nadie en mi casa. There's no one in my house. Questions? No questions?
No questions, but yes, I had to.
It's okay.
I have to practice a lot with
Yeah, it's okay.
uncountable things.
That's a good thing. We're trying to learn. All right, now let's get some practice of this. Look, I have 8 sentences, and I want you to make these sentences negative. For example, I often visit my grandmother. Well, I don't often visit my grandmother. How about number 2? Let's do number 2 together. Everyone in my family likes tennis. How can I make this sentence negative using, sorry.
No one in my family likes tennis.
Fantastic, Sandra. That's great. Why no one? Because I am referring to people. I cannot use none. None is for things. None is for things, and no one is for people. Great. So no one in my family likes tennis. That's what I want you to do with all the others. Okay? You have 3 minutes. You can go back and forth. If you need to see the vocabulary, it's okay. That's the idea, right? 3 minutes.
I believe I am done.
All right, so let's see. Number 3.
With that one, I couldn't. I was trying, but I couldn't.
Okay, so how about this one? My mom
My
has
mom
lost.
lost her mobile.
Yeah, has lost her mobile. So try to make this way must be a little bit easier. So how can you make this sentence negative, Sandra? My mom has lost her mobile. Is that
My mom has not lost her mobile.
yes, has not lost her mobile. Contraction, you can use the contraction if you want. Hasn't lost her
My
mobile.
mom hasn't lost her mobile.
Great. So this S here is confusing, but
Yes,
that is
I
just
thought that it was.
is
Yes, I didn't
exactly.
get it I got it like verb by verbs to be.
Exactly. So in this case, it's a little bit confusing, but it was the contraction of has. It can also be contracted. Very good. I know you know it. 4. What's the negative of 4?
I think the negative for would be I don't think I'll buy a new phone.
Fantastic. We make the first verb negative, not the second. So you did it great. What you got for 5?
There is not any doctor in the village.
There isn't. Well, you could say there is not any doctors in the village. If you use any, use it with uncountable nouns or plurals, okay? So it would be, there is not any doctors in the village, okay?
Okay. There
I'll
is
make a
a
note
doctor in the village, and in negative for I would say there is not any doctors in the village.
Yes, very good. Or you can say there is not a doctor in the village, okay? So any, normally we use any for uncountable nouns or plural nouns, okay? In this case, doctor is countable. So I need to make it into the plural. There is not any doctors. Don't worry, I can give you more practice next class on that, okay? So that you can get more familiarized with it. So there is not a doctor. There isn't any doctors. Great. Okay, 6.
Number 6 is none of
Yes.
none of my friends have got cars.
Yes, that's correct. 7.
Number 7, neither.
Yeah.
Neither of my brother like cooking.
Exactly. So when you say neither of my brothers like cooking, it implies that you have 2 brothers. Neither of my brothers like cooking. Great. 8.
And number 8, there is not milk in the fridge.
There's not. And remember, milk, is that countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Good. So with uncountable, we prefer to use any. There is not any milk in the fridge. Okay? There's not any milk.
But I had written no for uncountable nouns.
Oh, yeah, as well. You can also say there is no milk in the fridge. That's another
Okay, both of them. So I could say there is no milk in the fridge and there is not any milk in the fridge.
Yeah, good. Now, one thing about pronunciation. How do you pronounce this word?
Which one?
This one right here. Here.
What is not?
Not. And how do you pronounce this word?
No.
No. No.
No.
Exactly. So no. Do you want to go to the park? No. No. It's like oh, okay. And the first one is not. Not.
Okay. Not,
okay.
No.
Very good. No. So yeah, this both are correct. So great. If you choose any of them, that's fine. Okay, cool. Now let's finish up with a conversation of 1 minute. So let's see. Tell me 3 things that you love. Or 3. Go ahead.
Are we in slide number 13? Sorry.
Yeah. So 3 things you love, or 3 things you don't mind. It's okay. Or 3 things you hate. Okay.
These things you love.
So you can choose 3 things you love, 3 things you don't mind, or 3 things you hate. Which one do you want to talk about?
3 things I love.
Mm-hmm.
Well, eating pizza. It's something that drives me crazy.
Okay, great. So let's talk about that. How often do you eat pizza?
I usually, let me see. Yes. How often?
Yeah.
I usually eat pizza like twice per month, more or less.
Twice per month. That's good. And do you have a favorite restaurant?
Yes, here in Neiva, but it's not specialized in pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a place called Tinajón, and there you can eat delicious dishes.
Oh, great. And they offer a wide variety of pizza, like mushrooms, Hawaiian pizza, meat pizza. You have
No, that one is for eating, how do you say that? Something with cheese on, like gratinado. Yes,
Oh,
for example, how do you say that? Cazuela de mariscos.
all right. So those are
Fish fish dishes with a lot of cheese.
oh, really? Like seafood. They sell seafood with
Seafood.
cheese on top.
Yes, seafood. Sorry, what do you say? Seafood with?
Cheese on top. Cheese on top.
Yes, with cheese on top.
Wow. That's great. You like seafood, right?
Yes, also.
Oh. Okay. So one of the things that drives you crazy is eating pizza. Second thing that you love.
Another thing that, I'm very keen on going shopping.
Okay, that's good. And how often do you go shopping?
Once per month, more or
Okay,
less.
that's good. And do you always go to the same mall, or you like to go to different malls?
Well, here in Neiva, we don't have too much malls.
Too
We
many,
have
too many
like 3 or
malls.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Usually, well, I go to the one that is near my home. The one that is nearer.
Yeah, okay, good. And do you like to buy clothes, or you prefer to buy other things? Because I mean, personally talking, I like to buy technology. I like to buy smartwatches, I like to buy phones, computers, cables, all of these things.
Do you know something? I love to buy clothes, but another thing is that usually I buy by web
But
or
online, you mean? Online?
online. Yes,
Oh,
online,
mm-hmm.
online, or also not too much online, but the one that those is the people who used to sell by a magazine they have a magazine and they
Yeah. I know that. Yeah, they have magazines and you order from them. Yeah,
yes
I also like that. There are some women, they usually come here and they offer me, well, for men, there are not many things. There
do
are
you know
usually more.
something when you are in your cell phone and you start looking estados. Yes, and she had the screenshot of the magazine, and I said, I want this.
Okay, okay. Yes, it's amazing. I like to buy perfumes on these magazines. They have really good deals. Okay, that's fantastic. So let's just skip that. And all right, what's the problem here, Sandra? I don't mind to get up early. There is a little mistake. Can you find it? Look at this. What is the difference between, I am on slide number 14, sorry. I am in slide number 14.
Yes.
Okay, what is the difference between the first sentence and the other two? Try to find it. I know you can.
Yes, teacher, that in the first one, I put two.
Exactly.
With you using two, and the other one is without two in ing.
Yeah, great. Can you correct the first sentence then?
I don't mind getting up early.
That's fantastic. I don't mind getting up early. Great. There is another form. You can say, I don't mind if I have to get up early. All right. So if you want, you can also use if I have to get up early. Same meaning, different words. Okay. Great. Now, okay, I like that you use this word, throw out, you know, throw out the shoes or throw out something. So you can say throw out, or you can also say throw away. Okay, just an alternative. Throw out, throw away. And if you want another, you can also say get rid of something. Deshacerse de algo. Get rid of your shoes. Those old shoes. Get rid of them. All right.
Of something.
Yeah. Now, what is the problem here? We don't have too much malls. There is a little problem.
We don't have too much malls. No, too many.
Yes, because much, normally we use much for uncountables, and we can count malls. 1 mall, 2 malls, 3 malls. Yes. So too many malls. Great job. All right, so Sandra, that's all for today. Please, homework would be 1B. 1B. Send me pictures of 1A so I can correct your homework. And for next class, 1B. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Great. And para terminar, twin. Podemos decir en inglés identical twins.
Identical twins.
Que son gemelos idénticos. Y el otro es fraternal twins. Okay, mellizos, que conocemos en español. I didn't know that, so I am also learning, all right? Fraternal twins and mellizos.
Yes, identical twins is gemelos. And the other one you said, because you didn't write it.
Oh yeah, it's here, look.
Fraternal twins.
Yeah, fraternal twins. Here it is. Okay.
Perfect.
Now, in real life, people just say twins. It's not very common that people say fraternal or identical. They just say twins, okay? Great. Fantastic, Sandra. I'll see you next class. Have a wonderful day.
Mister, yep. I want to ask you something. Is it possible that you help me with the training with the classes that we are having to have the purpose of having a placement test? I mean, it's for myself. I want to know my English level. If I am BA, B1, B2, something like that.
So you want to take an exam?
Yes, near or far, I don't know, but I want to.
Yeah, we can actually take one now and compare it to later when we continue in our progress. So how about if you give me your email address and I'll send you an IELTS and you can take your IELTS at home. You send me the answers and I correct them.
Okay.
Would that be okay? All right, perfect. So send me your email address on WhatsApp and then I'll send you an IELTS test.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Have a wonderful day, Sandra. Bye.
The same for you. See you next week.
All right.